Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean. Please welcome Wisdom Seeker Joan. Hi, Wisdom Seeker Joan.
Hi, it's so nice to be here with you today, Jean. Thanks for having me.
It's our Magical Monday show, and I am looking forward to doing readings together for everyone. And what, just as a little reminder, what we like to do is we'll be doing messages from your loved ones. And if you would like a message, please let us know the name of your loved one and the relation, like if it's your grandmother Sue or whatever that might be. If you would like a message from your pets, the name of the pet and the type of pet and your spirit guides. We're also doing general psychic questions as well. We just ask if you would kindly put the questions in caps and maybe put a couple emojis there so it's a little easier for us to see. And also, just as a reminder, questions are chosen at random. So we see so many people are here already. And I see Randy was here early. Hi, Randy. Nice to see you. Anne is here. Hi, Anne. Teresa is here. Teresa, she's a double hitter today because she was up on my other show earlier. And Joyful Journey, nice to see you. Lori Hunsinger, nice to see you. And Judy McKay, hey Judy, nice to see you. So thank you all very much. And we're also going to be doing that's good, Randy. We're going to be doing a special okay.
Drawing.
It's a drawing. It's a drawing for a chance to win a reading with either Joan or both Joan and myself. And if you would like to, I'm just going to put it in the chat here.
And while you're doing that, I will say hello in absence to our good friend Terri Suzuki, who we thought might be able to make it, but she is sleeping off jet lag right now from her time. I think she's back from her travels in Japan. And I've got a jet lag story to tell. Once I spent a month in India for work. And when I came back, jet lag didn't bother me going there, but on the way back, it really hit. And my husband said, because I would get up early and leave while he was still asleep to go to work. But I was so tired when I came home. It was like, he came home later and he said, you weren't here when I woke, you were asleep when I woke up and you're asleep when I get back. So he had to check to see that I was breathing because I was just this body asleep in bed for a couple of days when our schedules coincided. So it is, especially on the way back, I think it really hits you hard.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I require a lot of sleep anyway, so a jet lag really is a double hitter or double whammy for me as well. So nice to see you. Carolyn Adams is here. Water Lily is back. Hi, Water Lily and Wiki. Everybody wants Christmas and holiday readings. And Lark Kemper is here. Great. Nice to see you. Too cold outside today, down to 65 degrees. Oh boy, that sounds like summer to me. That's Teresa is saying it's down to
Wow.
65 degrees.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that would feel great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so Randy said she's on the road headed to see Christmas lights. Aw,
Oh, how
that's so
fun.
nice. That's a good suggestion. I think it's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do that with my family coming up. It'll be fun to do that. Uh, yeah. And there's at least one house in the neighborhood that just overdoes it, and they put up so many. I mean, like you can't even see the lawn. It's like deep and all the way around. They're all like on a corner lot, and they have things on their roof, things on their house, and things all over the yard. I don't know how they. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun, and I think they add like one or two new things every year. So, hmm hmm
I used to decorate, I'd make ice lanterns. So there's a mold and you can make a lantern and then put candles in them that burn all night. But I haven't been able to do that because it hasn't been, cold enough on a sustained basis. It's cold today, but it's going to get up above 30 next or later this week. So ice lanterns will have to wait until January or something.
wow, yeah. We haven't gotten into that deep freeze yet. It got cold, but I think it's going to be pretty, tempered temperature for the next couple of weeks at least. So Joyful Journey, it has a question. We'll get started there. And okay. Hi, Jazz. Nice to see you. Joyful Journey says, will I receive a job offer in the next few months? I know we love to use our pendulums, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm getting, as you can see, a yes. I asked, will you be getting it in the next few months? So let's say, will Joyful Journey receive her job offer in December 2023, in January 2024? It's looking like maybe, how about in February 2024? Yeah, so I would say late January or into February. And let's ask
Yep.
one more question.
Okay.
Is she going to, will Joyful Journey love this job? Will she like this job? Will this job pay her what she needs? Okay, so I think the pay, it might be not be like your dream job, but the pay looks good. So I think that was what got the most positive result there. It's going to be fine. There's nothing bad about it, but I think that will be the attractive feature of it.
Yeah, I got the same time frame as well, Joyful Journey. So all the best to you. Good luck with everything. And Samantha is here. Hi, Samantha. Nice to see you. Oh, okay. So I see Judy McKay is here, and she says, "Any messages from my mom, Barbara, during this time?"
Hi, Judy. Let's see what we can bring in from your mother, Barbara.
Yeah, it might take another minute because this will be, we're diving in. She's showing me a teacup and like a teacup and saucer kind of teacup. Nothing fancy, just flat and round, almost like more wide and squatty. Nothing tall and narrow, but wide and squatty. And she's showing me a teacup, and she's just saying that. Let me see. What does that mean, Barbara? She's just telling me she used to like her tea. She was particular. She was like a tea connoisseur. She liked the finer teas, the different kinds of teas, the flavored teas, the mulled teas, or the mulled spice. All these different types of teas. She's telling me she would like. Does that make sense to you, Judy? Before I continue, I just want to see if you can take any of that. She's also showing me a dog. It's mostly white with other spots and colors on it, almost like not really definitive spots, almost like just mixed in the hair, I guess, or in the coat, mixed different colors, maybe spots or something like in the dog, but mostly white. The dog maybe have darker ears as well. Oh, okay. She said yes, she definitely did with her tea. Okay. All right, good. So I just want to make sure I have the right Barbara here. She's telling me she was pretty independent. I'm not sure if your dad or her husband passed before her. She's showing me that she was single for a little while towards the end of her life, and she was pretty independent and able to get around and take care of herself, she's saying. Um, but she's saying that she really enjoyed, she was quite social earlier in life, she's saying, like in her 40s, 50s, and 60s. She had a social group or a bunch of friends or a group that she would belong to, that she was quite social and very well liked, and a little bit outgoing, not very outgoing, quite reserved, but still, when she was with the comfortable type of surroundings, um, she would come out and be herself a little bit more. I'm not sure if she played cards or if there was some sort of a gathering with other friends. Yeah. So let me know if anything, if that makes any sense to you, Judy. She is saying that she was independent towards the end of her life, but she earlier in her life she was quite outgoing and was able to. She really enjoyed herself. She was. She's saying, it's important to do what makes you happy in spite of some of the things that may not be working in your favor at the moment. Like, take the things that you do have and cherish those. So that's what she was saying with doing that. So let me know, Judy, if that makes any sense to you. I'm not sure if there's some sort of a. Oh, okay. She said, my dad had dementia, so she felt alone. He passed directly after her. Yes, when younger, she was very socially active. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, Judy. So that was a beautiful message that she delivered, and said that, it's important to make the most of the things that you do enjoy, despite
Yeah.
what else might be going on. All right.
That was a wonderful reading, Jean.
Thank you.
That was great. Well, Judy, what I got, I tuned in and I saw a woman with dark hair, and she was behind a fan, those kinds of fans, sort of like Gerald from Tarot Stash uses that fold out like that. And she was kind of fanning herself. And I thought, so what's this about? And part of it was the message came through of a message to you saying, just keep things cool. Don't get, stay cool. Don't get flustered. And then there's always the part of the fan, holding it in front of yourself. So you're sort of like, you're not showing your entire self. And there was something about keep part of yourself to yourself. Don't just kind of wear your heart on your sleeve, or just give everything to everyone. Keep part of yourself to yourself. And don't feel like you have to give it, kind of give yourself away. Then she took the fan down, and I saw she, in addition to the dark hair, she was wearing red lipstick, kind of like, sort of dark red lipstick. And then she showed me a picture of, that's why I was sorting through my cards. She showed me a tarot card picture of what I thought was a queen, but it was somebody sitting on a throne in a red robe. And I haven't been taking out my tarot cards lately because I don't really know them that well. And there were two of them that I saw. One is the card of justice. So carrying the sword and the scales of justice. So if there's something about justice in having to do with her, it might have been that. And then also I got the Queen of Pentacles, who has the red robe. But I saw her more sitting like this instead of sideways, more front on. Yeah, like that. So I don't know if she was involved with, I don't know, maybe she was in some organization having to do with justice, or if fairness and justice was a theme in her life. But that's the message I got. And I'm sorry, it's kind of cryptic. I did pull a card for you and got from the Archangel deck, the Guardian Angel, who says, ask for support. And I think that kind of goes a little bit along with kind of keeping it cool, like especially during the season, everybody's pulled 15 different ways. And from the feathers deck, I got the vulture who said, accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and let a rebirth begin. So this is a time during the holidays where it's kind of nice to think about the past and all the fun times we had with people who are no longer with us. But I think she's saying through that, don't let that tie you down. Don't feel like you have to make a holiday like the way she used to. Do your own thing. Do things your way. And especially, I think she's concerned about not trying to just, make yourself crazy over the holidays, trying to do everything perfectly. But she'll be there to assist you.
That's a lot of info. So Judy, let us know if any of that justice or if there's anything that needs to be cooled down, if that makes sense to you. That sounded like a message of her watching over you and still being a mom from the other side, right? Still giving that motherly advice. And Pisces Greeter is here. Thank you, Pisces Greeter. She's so sweet. And Starfish is here. Hi, Starfish. MJ20 came in. Sal Ross came in. So many. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Nice to see you. All right. So next we have Water Lily. And she says, does my sister Mary have any messages for me? She has been gone 21 years this month. Okay. Wow.
That's a long time. But I'm sure it seems like forever and like yesterday.
Let's see what we have.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just going to ask a question. Go ahead.
I am seeing her as a little fairy. She has a silver crown on and the kind of like fairy wings, and she's like this big, and the wand with the star on it. And so I'm wondering if you, like when you were kids or something, did you dress up like fairies or something like that, or like queens or princesses or something? So she has her wand and now she's sprinkling fairy dust, and it's like glitter, except it's real light. And so she's watching over you and just wants to be there for you, but she wants to bring some magic into your life. And she's saying, thank you for remembering. Yeah, she's got this whole bag full of fairy dust that she's holding out. And she's encouraging you. I got the Archangel of Faith that says, lead with confidence. So she's kind of feeling like you may not be as confident in yourself as she is in you. And is kind of saying, you've got it all. You can do this. And the magic makes sense. That's good. And then I also got the crow, which is very auspicious. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. So I don't know if crows are a symbol for you, but be alert for them, because that might be a message from Mary. Oh, I'm not hearing you, Jen.
I think a crow is a symbol for a messenger. So, let me just, so I'm not sure Mary was, I'm not sure if she had any difficulty with her vision, or if she just didn't see things clearly. She's letting me know that she something was clouding her vision, and she's also saying that she wasn't able to, either she was not listening, not able to hear. She's just showing me that I can't make it out what she's trying to tell me. She's just saying that her vision was cloudy, or her vision was not clear. And what she wants to let you know is that she can see clearly now and she can hear you. She can hear everyone. She's saying that she can see and hear everything clearly, and that it's almost like a new dawn has come, and that she's just so very happy. And she's saying that whatever it was that was clouding her vision here on Earth in her lifetime, she says that it's just clear. She keeps saying it's clear. So tell me something else, Mary. I think that I'm not sure. She's just saying that perhaps she wasn't staying as close to the family, maybe following somebody else's lead, maybe under somebody else's influence, maybe going down a different road. Um, there was just something that she's saying that she loves her family and she's sending love. And did she say anything about she
She
didn't
said
see things
she
clearly?
didn't see things clearly.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what she was trying to tell me. Um, She's just saying that there's so much bright sunshine, like there's a new dawn, like everything is clear now. Everything is brand new, and that she's almost rid of the clouds, whatever the clouds were. Whatever was causing the clouds in her way, she sees things for as they truly were now. She just wants, and she is saying that she is watching over you, and she's sending you like a sacred heart. You know those hearts with like a gold like top on them. I'm not sure how to describe this. It's almost like a perfume bottle in the shape of a heart with a
Mm.
top on it. But she's just sending you precious love, and her heart is always with you. Your hearts are always together. Yeah. So I could see that, oh, she was depressed. I see.
And isolated herself. Yeah.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Wow. Okay, here, let me just, I often forget to pop these up. So she isolated herself before, and yeah, she's just saying that she sees things clearly now, and that there's a whole new dawn. There's a whole new day dawning. Like it's all very clear to her. And she just wants to send you the love, very much love. You're very welcome, Water Lily.
It is so reassuring to know, after someone, a loved one who's passed, who's been depressed and everything, to know that all of that's gone and that it is clear now. I've certainly had somebody like that in my family, and it just helps those left behind to know that they're just fine. They're better than fine.
Yeah, that's true. And there's many, many people here that probably needed to hear that same message, Water Lily. So thank you very much for sharing your sister Mary with us. And Judy says, thank you, ladies. Yes, that is so true. Thank you for those messages. Yes, I miss talking to her so much, but I do feel her touch and know that she is strongly around me. Oh, very nice, Judy. That was for her mother, Barbara, that we read earlier. Very nice. Thank you very much for the feedback. Um, okay. I got it. Okay. So, Wiki would like a Christmas message from her mom, Mara Louisa. Okay. And I'm just going to. Pisces Greeter, if you want to let everybody know, we're doing a drawing. If everybody wants to put in the hashtag magic to win a free reading as a holiday gift for everyone, one from me, one from Wisdom Seeker Joan. And just if you put it in once, you're in for both drawings, and it's hashtag magic, all one word. Thank you guys very much. That her Wiki said she had a typo. So her mom, Mara Luisa. Is it Maria Luisa, perhaps? I'm seeing her come through with white hair, and she's saying that to remember the fuss that she used to make over the holidays, and she's saying to be sure and follow the traditions. She was very insistent in keeping up with the traditions, but she's not saying this as a demand. She's saying this as something that she would say when she was here. Make sure you make all the food. Make sure you make all the dishes. Make sure you get all the decorations out that we had from year to year to year, whether it was the manger or whatever it is each year, that she wanted to make sure that that every year that you brought out the things that were very nostalgic. And she's saying that she understands that today, as things are, that it may not always be that way. But she's just reminding you of how she was very much. Those things were important to her. And she says that she does love to come close to the family around the holidays, and that everybody's spirits are lifted, and it's easier for our loved ones to come in close and share and blend energies with us. She's also showing me the number 6. Not sure if the number 6 means anything to you. But she's talking about the ornaments on the tree as well. And she's showing me her cooking. So it's a lot, and she wants to make sure she gets everything in. And she just wants you to know that she is watching over you, and she's very proud of you, and that she is in she said she's in a peaceful place. And she's just sending you, she's actually sending you not lavender, lilacs, not lilacs, purple flowers. They're not the lilacs. They're something else.
Lavender, lilac.
They're actually flowers that are purple, not like the tall things.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
Iris, purple iris. No.
I'm not sure what they are, but they're just purple flowers. Okay, so she's saying lilacs. Maybe that's what she's trying to make me say. And that she was a great cook. And her sister and I were born in June. So maybe that's the 6th. Good. Okay. Interesting. And she said the white hair is hilarious. And she says, I have a Santa in the window that's older than I am. Oh my gosh. Wow. And she's saying she has gotten out all of the traditions, all of the traditional decor or holiday celebrations. Very nice, Wiki. Well, she's a really good communicator there. Sorry it took so long. Go ahead.
That was a wonderful reading. Wiki, when I tuned in, the very first thing I saw was a Ferris wheel. And then that went away. I have no idea what that means. But then we got into Christmas imagery. And the first thing she showed me was an orange that had cloves in it. I think sometimes people use that for decoration and hang it. But then from the cloves and the orange, she was getting into all the scents. And she said, take it all in. When we're in this human form, take in everything special about the season that the songs and the hearing and all the bright lights, but the scents were really important to her. So, the smell of an orange when you peel it, and the smell of cloves in the orange. She brought my attention to the aromas of cooking, especially like when you're making Christmas cookies, or then, the turkey or whatever it was, the aromas. And what else did she, the cookies? Oh, the scent of the tree, of a live fir or pine tree. And then she showed me a red wagon, and I think that was about the traditional gifts, or kind of like the radio flyer that everybody had when at least I was, yes, very big on family and Christmas and all the smells and the turkey. Yes. So I don't know. I think when you're in spirit, you don't have as many of those things, the ability to at least smell through our five senses. They've got a lot more, but maybe not those. So she's saying, encouraging you to just take in all the special scents and sights and everything of the season. Let's see, what else was she saying? The red wagon. I don't know if someone got a red wagon. We had a red wagon we would all travel in. Okay, so that was something. And then at the very end, she showed me a pair of like nice dress pumps. They looked like they were sort of satin covered and, with a low heel, but with a sparkly square buckle on them. And I think the message was either she had a pair like this, like maybe she and your dad were going out somewhere. They were sensible, but they were dressy. They also looked like those kinds of shoes that were sort of silk covered, like you would if you were going to be the mother of the bride or something like that. Something kind of special or dress up that she might wear, or maybe she just sent them to say, go ahead and get a pair of sparkly shoes and dress up and have fun, and make the most of this season. Many shoes. Okay, good. So she's saying, get your sparkle on. I'm really glad. Thank you so much for telling me that. Oh, and as far as cards, I got the ascension symbol for you that says, awaken your inner angel. And I think this is her way of saying that you're her little angel. And then I also got the starling. Now is the time to get out in the world and connect in authentic ways. And you're doing that just by being here today. So, Wiki, have a wonderful holiday. Your mom just gives you a big hug.
Wow. I think you might be the shoe medium, Joan. You always get these shoes, don't you? My gosh. That is wonderful. Wonderful. All those details. And Ginger Faye is here clicking her shoes. There's no place like home. Hi, Ginger Faye. Thanks for stopping by. You're so sweet for being here. And Wiki said, wow, thank you both so much. She says, that's wonderful. And Joan, that was really profound. She actually said that they don't get the smells over there, that these are only human things. And you know that I've never considered that before. And this is why they keep saying, get out the Christmas stuff and enjoy the lights and enjoy the smells and enjoy the food. And it's almost like, we know it's tradition, but they're urging us to do this. And I think that they may be able to enjoy the fact that we're enjoying it, but I never considered that they were not able to smell it over there. They may have the memory, but they may not be able to smell it.
Yeah, the actual physical smells, the things that we can do. There's a lot of things these heavy 3D bodies can't do, but we can enjoy the aromas. And the lilacs, she loved the smell of lilacs, of course. That's like heaven on earth.
Isn't that funny? All those senses that she's sending through. What a lovely communicator, and just smart as a whip too. She came through like very determined, very particular, and like this. Like it wasn't like maybe this. It was this, like tell her this.
Yeah, she was great.
Very pointed, very pointed. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was really nice. Thank you, Wiki, very much for
she was fun to read.
Yeah, it's Maria Luisa. What a pretty name.
Yes.
So I have Carolyn Adams next.
Kurt or William? Do you want to pick one and I'll do the other?
Sure.
I'll do Kurt, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get caught up on these questions. Okay, I saw Ginger back here. I think I had my eyes closed. Sorry, Ginger. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm caught up, you guys. Hmm. I'm picking up William, and he kind of comes in the room and like directs, mm, okay, get up out of my chair. You go sit over there. Make sure you turn off that TV. Like he kind of directs things when he walks into the room. William does. It's almost like when he comes in, the everybody um, like he's the boss now. Like somebody can have the remote or his chair, but when he comes in, you got to get out of his chair and give him the remote, and not necessarily the TV, but whatever it is, give him his chair and get him his. I don't know if he smoked a pipe. He's showing me pipe. He's showing me a beer. Like it's almost like um, when he comes in, everybody makes sure that he's taken care of. Like the whole room changes. Um, and it's done out of love. It's not done out of, he's not mandating this. He's just saying, okay, I'm home, everybody. Who's in my chair? You out, like and I don't know if it's the kids or somebody would jump out of the chair. Um he was a hard worker. He did enjoy family time. He did enjoy being like king of the hill, so to speak, or like the patriarch of the family. He liked that the things he appreciated, the things that were done for him, and realizes now how much effort that took for other people to help his life be as easy or be easier for him. um I don't think he considered how difficult that could be, or how much time it would take, or the effort it would take, or the sacrifice it would take to do that. He's also showing me a black hat with a rim on it. It's almost like it's like a soft black hat. It has a rim on it, but it feels soft. It almost has like a brushed um, felt or fabric on it. Um, so let me know if any of that. Oh, thank you, Wiki. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. He lived before the TV, but he didn't drink beer. Okay, good, good. Um, yeah. So, oh, he lived before TV. Oh, okay. So she said, yes, very hard worker. He was the only male in a family of girls. I'm sure they all took great care of him. He had an old farming hat. Okay. All right. Good. So that was him. Yep. Very good. Okay. Let me go back to her question so that you can get the other grandfather.
Okay. What I got for Kurt was I saw him as someone who was kind of tall and, if not lean, not, not a huge, not a big guy. Uh, and I saw him in a black and white checked flannel shirt, and he had a black hat on. It might have been like a baseball cap. He had dark hair, and sometimes I saw him with and sometimes without a mustache. But when I first saw him, he was carrying an axe and had chopped on a Christmas tree and was going to bring it home. Let's see what else. The axe, and I saw him smoking a cigar. And then he had he was saying he's looking after you and he likes that you're as smart as a whip. And he was showing me like he brought out a bullwhip. She's as smart as a whip. And he was kind of inferring that you got that from him. But he's very proud of you, tall and lean, authoritative. He was a leader. And then I saw him as someone kind of completely different, where he looked a little, he didn't have he was wearing just brown, kind of like a cloak or something, but he was carrying this big ball. It was a clear glass ball on his shoulder. And I think it was made of, like, it was like a crystal ball, except it was huge, but it was something heavy, but it was clear. So I got the idea that he was a hard worker. He was really working hard at whatever he worked at, but he kind of made it seem heavier than it was. So even though this is a different grandfather, it sounded a little bit like what Jean was saying, that he realizes now that maybe he worked too hard and didn't give his all to the family, or maybe the rest of the family had to kind of work hard to kind of keep things going. And he was a bit apologetic about that. It didn't have to be that hard. He made it out to be harder than it had to be. And as far as cards, I got the Archangel Raguel, who said, nourish your relationships. And from the Feathers deck, I got the Robin saying, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. I don't know if any of that made any sense, but I had fun meeting your grandfather, Kurt. He was a very hard worker.
I wonder if he was carried beer or something. Yes, tall, no mustache, no cigar, but a pipe. He had a dark uniform. He was the boss of the train, was always away from home all week. Wow.
Okay. That makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, what an interesting guy.
And both of them are so strong and dynamic. And that's amazing. Yeah, non-drinker. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ginger Faye. She says beautiful messages. Thank you very much. And I just want to say thank you to Wiki. You're very generous. Thank you very much for your support for the channel. We appreciate all your support. Yeah, so thank you very much. That was a double hitter there. So I have Ann Swain Tech, and she says, can I have a message from her cat, Midnight? Miss him. What does he want me to know? Aww.
Okay.
And I have, just so you know, I have Jane, and I have Leah Makia, and I have Cindy. Just so you guys know, I see your questions. And thank you. Make sure you guys are putting in hashtag magic too. All right. Her cat, Midnight. I'm guessing it's black.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just feeling how languid that word comes to me. He misses the good part of having a body, of just, the feeling of cozying up, somewhere warm in the sunlight, looking at the dust motes, curling up on your lap or next to you when you're sleeping. And just when you petted him and down his back and it made him purr, those were wonderful, wonderful sensory things. He's talking about how exquisitely the sensory part of his whiskers, that he really liked that he could sense so much with his whiskers and hear so much with his ears. Again, I don't know why I'm getting all this sensory stuff today, but he said there's wonderful parts of being incarnated, and being with you was one of the best. And he said you were very, he might have been a picky eater. He's showing me he liked the canned food better. And that, I don't know if that was a special treat or whatever, but yeah. Does he have any? Okay, Midnight, do you have any messages? He's looking out for you and he's sending you things. And he said, think of it like when I would push things off the dresser or off it, it's like I'm sending you things that way. They're just sort of, except now I'm dropping them down from here or however that works and sending them the way I would send, something off the counter. Sending you little thoughts, sending you memories. Let's see what I can get from cards. I got the Peacock. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and be ready yourself for a rebirth. So I don't know if peacocks mean anything. And then I got the Archangel Sandalphon, who's saying center and ground. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with midnight. But overall, he just loved being your cat, and especially just all the sensory pleasures that he enjoyed while he was in your care, including especially the food.
So I think the peacock said to me because that he was like a show off and really like king of the hill kind of thing. And he was just showing me like he would hide and then you would see like the his eyes glowing from underneath us the dining room table or down the hall. It would be like a little eerie because he was so dark that you couldn't see him unless he would turn around and look at you and be like, oh, there he is. Like, you know, he knew he was stealth and he knew that he was but he definitely was a proud and he was I don't know how to explain it. He was demanding a little bit and like he was insistent. Like if he wanted to eat, he would tell you he wanted to eat until you got that food down on the floor or wherever you fed him. Like he was quite demanding and insistent. And I feel as though, yeah, he ran the show. He ran the show is what I was feeling. So let me know, Anne. Okay, so she was just saying true. And yep, true. Yep, cool. Yep, that's what he was saying.
Wonderful. Hey, do you think it's time for a drawing?
Yes, good call. Good call. Thank you, Joan. Oh my gosh, we're just going swimmingly here, you guys. 1, 2.
Oh, this is for one for me, for a free reading with me.
Right. Take that out of the way. Okay, everybody, good luck. Jazz, good job.
Ooh.
Yay. Congratulations. So, Joan, let them know how they can get a hold of you.
Yes, just drop me an email at seek, SEEK, 411 at yahoo.com. Seek411 at yahoo.com. And I'll be thrilled to give you a free reading.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Jazz. That was wonderful. Ooh, that was fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, so and we'll be doing another drawing at the end of the show in we'll only have a few minutes left here, so we'll try and get in as many as we can. Okay. So Jane says, if there's time, can you ask my guides whether to surrender my favorite full of himself 11-year-old compulsive aggressive beyond Velcro to euthanasia? I can't train him to stop bad dog aggression. And then she said, standard poodle, one of 4 siblings. I'm moving to small quarters and have to separate both males. Oh my gosh, Jane, I'm so sorry. That must be so hard. So hard. Let me just see if we can't really.
So is the question, she has 1 or does she have 2 and wants to surrender 1? Or is she asking, let's see, standard poodle 1 of 4. Mozart, a 3rd reincarnation. Wow. So it sounds like she's wondering whether she should give up Mozart. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I heard right away, there are other options, there are other options, there are other options. And that's what I heard from Spirit. But my sister had a problem with a dog, and she contacted, I contacted on her behalf many psychics. But I think the person who really put it over the line for her was Mark Atha.
Atha.
Atha, Spirit Whisperer. I would contact Mark. Mark is an amazing psychic. And he used to work as a trainer for the Los Angeles Zoo. And he never, I had contacted him and put my sister in touch with him because she had this dog that was barking dawn till dark. And they were ready to give it up. The wonderful dog in other ways. But he tuned in just to kind of see and then said, yeah, have her get in touch with me and everything. But she never, and then he said, well, she never got in touch with me. And I said, that's because one day the dog just stopped barking, just like that. So I would say, especially when it's someone, something as major as this, give Mark an email and he can talk to dogs. Yes, he's just amazing. And Jenny was in on that. Jean, you helped too. There were a lot of people. I was calling everyone I knew for help. Definitely other options. But I think maybe you'll have to give them up, but I think you will be, you will feel better about it if you pursue all the options before kind of that solution. So yeah, definitely get in touch with Mark.
That is really, really, really good sound advice. And I'm so glad that you had that experience that you could help Jane. And Mark is on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, and he's on Mondays. And I think it's around 2 or 3 p.m. I'm not sure what time. Yeah. And she said there's someone out there who would love a standard poodle for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
there might be separate standard poodle rescue organizations too, but yeah, I'm so sorry you're in that situation. That's a hard one.
Yep, absolutely. I think that's well done. Okay, so Leah Makia said would like a message from her friend Linda. And then Cindy, you'll be next. So Leah, Linda is coming through and she's saying we were really good friends, weren't we? She's saying we had like this unspoken bond. It was so easy and so comfortable, and you two could say anything to one another, and it would be like a vault, and it would be understood. It would be validated. It would, like, you really had a balance and a beautiful symbiotic type of relationship. And you both went through some rocky times, I guess she would call it. And you both had the chance to support one another. And it was almost through these things that you both supported one another that helped to really enrich and deepen that friendship. And she's just saying that love never dies and that friendship never dies. And she's saying that you might be able to see her either. She's showing me like a winged animal. I'm not sure if a hawk is something that comes in, or even a crow or some sort of a bird that comes in and makes you think of her. But she's saying that when you think of her, when you see these winged animals, that is her. How about you, Joan?
Yeah, I saw, she was giving me all kinds of interesting symbols. First, I saw her as a little girl waving a flag, and there was a parade going by. So I don't know if that meant something about you. She had kind of a childlike sense of fun, or you watched the parade go by together, the parade of life. Then she showed me a coffee cup, like you might be having coffee and kind of chatting. And then it was like, I saw somebody hanging out laundry, and I thought, I don't know if people hang their laundry out together. And it was, no, you were able to kind of share your dirty laundry with each other. You could air out your dirty laundry together, like really tell each other the deep stuff that you wouldn't tell anybody else. And trust, there was that trust and faithfulness and, that you only have with a good friend that you can tell everything to. And it went beyond that. Then she showed me a stretcher. Like sometimes you were the person on the stretcher, and she was somehow carrying both ends of it, supporting you. And sometimes it was the other way around. We carried each other. We carried each other through some difficult times. So then I pulled cards, and I got the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. And I think you looked out for each other, and there was a lot of wisdom shared. And then I don't know if I've ever drawn this card before. It's the Archangel of Freedom, enliven your senses. And again, this is a theme that's coming through for many people today about take advantage of being in this human form, of just celebrate the senses, and especially at this holiday season. So yeah, the sights, the smells, the sounds, the feelings. Yeah. So that's what she's sending to you, Leah.
I love that. That is so beautiful, Joan. Wow.
Fun.
Yeah, Leah, let us know if that resonates with you, if that makes sense. Oh, she says here she is. Yes, we're deeply connected and supported each other through some extremely hard times. Yes, a childlike sense of fun and trust and going deep. I helped her cross over the last weeks of her life. Oh my gosh, that is friendship. Oh my gosh, that is love.
Yeah,
That is love.
I'm getting chills. That's beautiful. Yeah, she's very appreciative and is still there with you. That's for sure. Wow. Thank you for letting us read your friend. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you, Leah. All the best to you. And send me an email, Leah. I think you won one of those other things that we had on another show. So Cindy says, does my mom have anything to tell me about my brother? So typically our loved ones on the other side can send us messages sort of love, of encouragement. I'm not sure that they can actually direct or advise us on our earthly decision-making or situations, because each person is here on our own journey, including your son, your brother, and yourself, to have experiences and make decisions. So a lot of times the spirit guides on the other side will not advise us on our earthly situations, but they can send you messages of encouragement and connect with you. And this connection can help to ease your woes or your mind just a little bit. So let's see if we can connect with your mom, and with that in mind, and just let us know your mom's first name if you don't mind, and we'll get a message from her for you, and hopefully that will help you to move forward with more clarity.
Leona.
Thank you.
Okay, even before I had the name, when I just tried tuning into your mom, and what I saw was a little girl who's you. You're wearing kind of a light blue dress and a straw hat, like the kind that it has a top like this and a big rim, a black band with a bow going down the back. And I'm seeing you from behind. You're on a horse, and there's a boy next to you. And you're a little bit older than the little boy, and the boy is walking. You're on the horse, the boy's walking, but you're going downhill. You're following this path, you're going downhill. So I think what that means is you're both on your path. It's going to get easier. Okay. I don't know if this makes any sense, but it came to me that your son might feel like you're on your high horse telling him what to do, and maybe don't do that. That's your mother's perspective of the energy between you two. So maybe that's a little bit of what's going on, and you can decide what to do about that. But when I drew cards, I got the archangel of patience who's saying, trust the process, that whatever is going on, it was decided among all your souls before you came down, and just trust the process and you'll get through it. And so will he. And then I got the turkey. Honor your own time of harvest, offer your gifts and blessings in service of the greater good. So, do what you can without getting too involved in your son. I'm not sure how old your son is, but I get the idea he might be older, and it might be, the hardest part. I'll take the diapers any day to the time where you just really want to get involved, because the best way to do it when they're adults and they have to back off. So I think that's kind of where it is. Well, I've lost the card now, but yeah, I hope that was helpful, Cindy.
I like that, Joan. You had the turkey card, and it said the act of service for others for the greater good. And Cindy, I understand that these are our family members that we care about, but we cannot make anyone else do anything other than ourselves. We can only control ourselves. We can't control what other people do, say, or listen to. So what's most important is that you take care of yourself. And if you feel that you have wisdom and advice to give, perhaps work on finding some volunteering area that you can go and volunteer and help those people in need. Maybe the homeless, maybe the people in the shelters, or maybe people who just need a little an ear to lean on, and that they can really benefit from your words and your direction and your wisdom. Because I know, and that you can see things clearly, but the frustrating fact of that your family cannot hear you or listen to you is understandable. I really understand your position there. But it may behoove you to go out and give a random act of service to those who may really appreciate it and may not have a mother or a sister to help them. And this will help you to keep your peace of mind and feel like you're doing something to help others, and just giving you a little bit of strength that you need there. I think it'll really change the dynamic and perhaps move your focus off of, it's almost like, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And it's a really, really tough lesson for all of us to understand that and to, accept that. She says, I do all the time. I do that. That's good. That's good. You're a volunteer. That's wonderful. That is what you need. That is what is perfect for you. And people are so much better for your service to those in need. Oh, she says exactly what I needed to hear.
And if there are things you can do to keep the lines of communication open, that I know from my son, there were times where, can't talk about that, can't tell him what to do, but we can have lunch together and just talk. It wasn't lecturing or advising, and there was a lot going on that he didn't tell me. But I could at least buy him lunch once or a couple times a month. And even if it was just surface, we still saw each other and still talked at some level. And that things have gotten better since then. But that was the best we could do at that time. Who knows what it is for you?
Thank you, Cindy. And thank you, Leona. She's got good mom advice for you there. And I see that a couple more people popped in at the end with questions. I'm sorry, we are at the end of the show. And we have to do one more drawing, though. So make sure everybody puts in that hashtag magic. And this drawing will be for a giveaway for me, SunPsychic Jean. And let me just get this set up here. It takes a moment. There it is. And Jazz was the last winner for a reading with Joan. And let's see who is next. Ready, everybody? Go. Good luck, everybody. Look at all of you. I love seeing all the icons.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Sal
Sarah!
Rods. Congratulations, Sal Rods. So if you want to just contact me at SunPsychic Jean at Hotmail and just put winner in the subject line, I'd be happy to just send you an email and give you the instructions from there. Congratulations. And this is a little bit of a holiday sharing that we'd like to give back to all of you for being such wonderful subscribers and supporters of our channel. So, oh, look, Water Lily, so sweet. She says, congratulations, winners. That's so nice to congratulate everybody else, right? Isn't it nice? Oh, thank you.
This is
That's
such
so
a
nice.
beautiful group. You guys
Oh,
just raise the vibe. And
she said it was a birthday gift. It's your birthday too? Happy birthday, Sarah.
happy birthday. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So Angel Magic Crafts, I'm sorry, we are done. This is the end of our show. We've been on for an hour, but Joan, will you be back at all? I mean, are you going to be on again for the rest of the week?
I will be on Thursday with L.A. Martin, Heart and Soul Connected, on their Meeting with the Mediums channel. And I think there's going to be multiple of us there. So tune in on Thursday on Allie's channel, or on mine. I'll have that set up on my channel too. How about you, Jean?
Is that Thursday the 21st?
Yes.
Okay, Wisdom Seeker Joan will be on answering questions. If anybody didn't get their questions answered, please go over and see Wisdom Seeker Joan. And please, if anybody is on my channel and has not subscribed to Wisdom Seeker Joan, please do so. She has amazing guests and different people and different, she does past life readings and lots of fun stuff going on over there. And she has many guests that she collaborates with. And it's always lots of fun. And anybody, if you're on Joan's channel and haven't subscribed, you can come on over to SunPsychic Jean, and I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to me as well. And the next time I will be on, I don't think I'll be on. I might do a little pop-up, but the next time I'll be on is on Friday the 29th, and I'll be on with Pure Visionary Terri Lee. So, yeah. Wonderful. So if we don't see y'all before the Christmas holiday, we wish you the warmest holiday feelings and experience, and make sure we all have that moment of praying for peace for everyone in our family, everyone in our town, everyone in our country, and everyone around the world. I think that is the name of the most common prayer this year is peace for Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. And as the spirits were saying, take in all the sensory wonders of this season too.
Yeah, that was really good, Joan. Well, thank you again, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.